gang, back again. I'm wearing pink. Why? Because today it's fucking beautiful, bro. Look outside. It's amazing. It's never like this. It's like this time to time, but never perfect. Like that temperature that's like not at, you know, I'm gonna melt, but not so cold that I'm gonna freeze and my nipples can cut diamond. It's nice. It's a perfect temperature. I want to talk about the new Z that's coming out. But before we can even talk about that, let's get a cold start. So now that I'm making noise and all that, so let's just, oh my god, that's the brake, what I feel. Oh, if you guys haven't seen, I am rocking the driving shoes again. All right, let's get the cold start in. Ooh, that fits nice. Alright, no games, there's no better place to talk about this than in the Z, because like I said, so I'm gonna try and place you guys without making you fall asleep. No, this ain't gonna work. I want to talk to you guys about the new Z that's coming out, because it finally did get, well, not confirmed, I think. Like, there's someone that's in the development of it right now that kind of said it's confirmed. I can't remember if Nissan actually confirmed that's coming out. They did say that we're long overdue, so finally, you know, we did get some hints that there will be a new Z coming out. Is it the 400Z? I don't know. The 420Z? 420 Blaze it. I don't know. I don't know what the name is going to be. I believe this year is the 50th anniversary, or is it, if it's next year, honestly, I don't remember. Around this time, you know, everyone's expecting to get some kind of update about the new Z coming out. Majority of the details will be given at the end of 2019, which shows just a lot of speculation about what's going to happen, especially since the Q50 and Q60 has come out already. And usually whenever whatever comes out in Infinity, you know, obviously Nissan Infinity being the same thing, Nissan usually follows suit. You know, we come out with a Z, ooh. And we come out with a new Z. This is what excites me the most, all right? Because I know there's a lot of people that love their NA cars, and, you know, more power to you. The new Z's coming out are supposed to be, I believe, a 3.0, the base models are a 3.0 turbo. That's fucking awesome. So it's supposed to be a turbocharged V6, and that's the base model, supposedly a 3-liter. And then also for the Nismo, which I think everybody's probably gonna try and lean more towards, you know, just depending on the dollar amount. The Nismo is supposed to be a 3-liter twin turbo V6, like the Q50, Q60. That's fucking sick. Apparently there's also gonna be an all-wheel drive model with the twin turbo V6, which I can just assume it's gonna be the Nismo, and a hybrid. A fucking hybrid, guys. Like, can you imagine yourself driving a hybrid? And then also, what's even crazier is that apparently Nissan is trying to be in co-development with an inline 4 with Mercedes. What? I wonder how it would work with Mercedes and Nissan working together, because that's an interesting collab, but it is what it is. I kind of just wanted to give my quick opinions about it, because I'll throw up some pictures of how the concepts are supposed to look and everything.
I'm swaggy and confident, she like how I be walking.
It's crazy because myself, now we're coming out with an inline 4. Now, my opinion doesn't really matter. Like I said, it's just my opinion. I'm not a fan of V4s. I've had a couple and they were fun, and even with turbo, yes, they can be fast and everything. I get that. I'm just personally not a fan of V4s. I haven't had a Z so long. It's not like, you know, I'm a diehard Z fan. I just happened to get one recently and I loved it, and I've just gotten into it more and more and more, and it's just what I like. So I think it's kind of weird that, you know, we would get a V4 variant, and I'm assuming it's just for, you know, for gas and, you know, just meeting all the economy requirements and all that, or maybe it's just some people that want the body design but want that gas efficiency. I'm not sure, but it doesn't really suit me, and I'm not really sure if it suits a lot of Z drivers. I'm not sure what crowd they're trying to impress, but it's a little weird that they would make an inline 4 with Mercedes. It's cool, don't get me wrong, the crossover is awesome, but it's what's the point? You get me? If you're buying this car, you know what you're doing. That's like with Felipe getting the Mustang. Yeah, they get shitty fuel economy, but no one really buys a V8 Mustang and it's like, oh, I want to maximize the gas. No, you want to maximize how fucking fast you can go. So just sounds like Nissan's conforming to a crowd that doesn't really care about the Z platform anyway. And then also with the fact that now the engines are going on boost. With the fact that engines are now going on boost, I think it's a great move, and actually an amazing move. I understand a lot of people are a fan of, you just being naturally aspirated. But again, people buy these cars typically to go faster. There is an older crowd that loves it, keeps it stock, whatever the case may be, and they'll probably do it again still. Point is, there's people like me, a lot of people like me, that build their cars that want their Z to go as fast as possible. So going on boost just opens up a whole can of worms. No car that, at least to my knowledge, comes from factory turbocharged and maxing out their turbo. When you get a turbo car, it means that there's more space to grow, and even being 100% bone stock, some of these cars just require a flash tune, and they'll get 40, 50 horsepower, sometimes even more, depending. Because if you think about it, a lot of us are modding these VQ motors, and mine came with 332 horsepower, whatever the case may be, and I know the Nismos are more. But the point is that mine came to the crank 332. In the end of the day, after being full bolt-on and not putting spray or anything like that, I think it's around like 350 horsepower, wheel horsepower, 360. I can't remember, but it's around that range. And it's not that much. Imagine spending thousands of dollars just to gain about 60, 70 horsepower. That's fucking ridiculous. Imagine spending $400 on a flash tune and getting the same result. So I think, honestly, going boost was probably the most intelligent thing because of power, and it also for
Gas efficiency.
and also for
Gas.
damn, Norgan, you hear me, bro? I can't even speak, bro. But also for gas efficiency. I think it's a bold move from Nissan, but one that is already proven to work, because look at the Q50 and Q60. A lot of people are actually pushing a lot of power out of those twin turbo motors, and I personally can't wait. I think it's one of the most awesome moves that they've done. So another thing that's come up, is that there's going to be an all-wheel drive option. I guess for drag racing, that's a great move, and also for other applications, but I can only think to what would relate for me. All-wheel drive is awesome and everything, and it's a different feeling. It's really cool. You feel it pull you, like, it's awesome. I'm not gonna lie. All-wheel drive is awesome, but very restricting. It's very limited. Rear-wheel drive cars are probably going to be the most fun cars you ever drive. Is there going to be a rear-wheel drive option for the Nismo variant of the new Z, the 400Z or the 420 Blazed Z? I don't know. Me, myself, I would prefer the rear-wheel drive option anyway, but I don't know if it's going to get locked out to just, all-wheel drive, which would 100% suck in my opinion. Another bold move that they're making is the hybrid. The hybrid's going to be fast, all right? Like, supposedly, I can't remember the exact figures, because I know it's like 400, like on the low 400s for the twin turbo Nismo. That's the power that's supposed to push out. And supposedly, from what I'm hearing, I think the hybrid version is like mid 400s, which is insane. Like, Norgay, think about this.
Think about this.
Imagine, like, look at these Teslas. I wasn't a fan of these electric cars coming out, but man, Tesla's really changing the game. Because when you look at what they're doing, it's bananas, bro. Like, I don't even know what the name of the fucking model is, but I just know that when you put it in ludicrous mode, it's like, those things are ridiculous and they move. And people are modifying them by changing the batteries, bro. Like, hello, like, I think the hybrid option is going to be actually awesome. I personally can't wait to see how it performs, because it puts on power. Having the motor in the front wheel, and the dedicated electric motor for the front wheels, and obviously, the drivetrain does everything in the rear with the combustion engine. I think that's pretty awesome. Like, it's really showing how far that we're coming with I guess automotive science engineering. I don't know what I know I'm gonna sound really stupid. I think it's a solid move. I think it's a cool move on the end. I think it's a better move than having an inline 4, but that shit's gonna be expensive as fuck. So if you're looking for the hybrid option, I believe that they were trying to price it around like 70 or 60K, and for a Z, that's a little obnoxious, but we'll see. I really hope that they stick to the Z platform and keep the body lines as Z-ish, I guess, if that makes sense, as possible. Stay true to the Z platform. You have a die-hard fan group. You have a die-hard group that just loves Zs. Imagine if, you 100% renovate, and it's just, I don't know, I get scared. I don't know what body lines they're going to make for this car. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's stressful, dog, because look, the plan is to buy a Z. The long-term goal for this channel, I do want to buy another Z, because once I got made aware that a new one was coming out in maybe a year or two, I was like, all right, awesome. This car is actually holding its value very well. So if I do intend on selling in the future, which I really don't want to, if I do intend on selling in the future for the next Z, or depending on the financial situation, able to keep both of them, whatever. Point is that I want to get the new Z when it comes out. Manufacturers are getting really desperate, trying to scramble and come out with something that they feel is just gonna innovate and all that, like, which is obviously the point. But I feel like, you know, you have to stick to your roots, and that's also why I love Vipers. Like Vipers, Mopar, Dodge, you guys have been killing it. They don't conform for the crowd. They stay true to what, you know, what they are, what the Viper is, and hence why the Viper has always been awesome in my opinion. Is there going to be a manual option? Will these cars come standard? Because manuals aren't doing well in the States. I don't know if I have any viewers outside of the States. Canada, you're included. I know I got that one Canada follower, but North America, I guess to say that. I don't know if they're going to come out with a manual option in North America just because it's not doing well. Motherfuckers don't know how to drive stick shift cars here in North America. I don't know why. It's not like driving stick shift makes you an actual driver, but I think that should be a requirement. You need to learn. I personally don't want to buy an automatic car. That's also why I don't like the new GTRs, and I don't aspire to ever get one. I do not like automatic cars. I don't like the feeling of it. I kind of hate myself, and I die on the inside every time I touch one. One thing that's also on my mind about this is that with the new Z being over 400 horsepower, now it's finally starting to catch back up with Camaros and Mustangs. It's still slower in a sense. On paper, it's still slower. Now it just depends on the weight and, you know, other factors, of course, suspension and everything. Mustangs and Camaros are getting pretty damn quick already, and we've been outdated for the past 10 years. We haven't had anything come out in the past 10 years. Like, it's overdue. After a quick tune, are we going to be able to hang with the big boys? Are we going to be able to beat the big guys, the V8 guys? I know there's a lot of factors, but I think that's pretty sick. Great move. I don't know, that's it. Like, I just think it's pretty cool that we're finally hanging with the big guys, the V8 guys, after 10 years. Now the game's changing again, and we're finally going to be back up there. So depending on the options, I want to get a new Z. I most likely will get a new Z. It just depends on what happens. If they come out with automatics like how they did with the Q50 and Q60 in North America, I really hope Nissan gets their shit together and gives us a manual option, because I will totally purchase one. Because like I said, that is the plan for the future of this channel. Fuck it, I'll save up for a C8. So let's get outside the car a little bit. How can you not? I still got the drag race number, but how can you not love them, man? I mean, damn, bro. But alright, no games. I mean, that's it. I just wanted to kind of quickly talk about this because there's, surprisingly enough, there's not that many videos about it. If you guys did like this video, please tell me, what do you guys think in the comments, because I know I can't be alone on all the concerns that I have. Tell me what you guys think. If you think I'm stupid or you think it was a great opinion, just let me know. But more importantly, make sure that you do like and subscribe. We really have been, bro, you guys have been killing it. We've been growing Norgame. We're becoming a big family already, and I'm super excited. So let's just keep the momentum going. We're almost at 150 subs, that much closer to 1K. So just thank you for all the support. Like I said, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Are you still there to delete this message? This message is dated in the archive.